Hey there, Eagles and parents. I want to share with you something I think is pretty exciting and a celebration we should be having. Most of you remember at the end of last school year when we participated in the SAGE end-of-year tests. This was something our students in 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th grade participated in to show off all that they had learned and mastered during the last school year. Well, the results of those are just starting to come back, and it's exciting to get to see how we did. Now, I do want to explain what the SAGE test is and a little bit of a difference in comparison between this and the CRTs that we used to do for the end-of-year test. The SAGE tests are evaluating students on the Utah Core Standards. It's a much more, I think, appropriate and problem-solving oriented curriculum. It's very challenging, and this is, without a question, a more challenging end-of-year test than the CRT tests were. I like the analogy I heard our superintendent give as he compared his daughter, who's a swimmer, beating her rival by 3 seconds and being very excited about a personal best, all of a sudden having a birthday and being in a new division and having a higher benchmark she needed to shoot for, that even her best time in the old division wasn't quite good enough in the new division. We're seeing a little bit of that as we've moved from the CRT test to the SAGE test. Well, statewide and district-wide, let's explain a little bit of what you might see. In the district, this last year on our SAGE test, the new Utah Core Standards, we see 29% of students proficient in language arts, 42.8% proficient in language arts. Right there, you get a sense of how much more rigorous and challenging of an assessment this is and how much harder it is to be proficient. That's an exciting challenge, and we look forward to, in the district and the state, to meeting that challenge and moving the proficiency of all students up. At Armstrong Academy, we're excited to say that we actually outperformed both those levels and had 49% of our students proficient. At the district and state in math, the district we had 32.8%, and in the state we had 42.5% proficient in math. We had 56.7% of the Armstrong students proficient, an outstanding job. And also a little plug for those 5th graders who had a great math tournament. You should know that your scores just stood out. You did an awesome job, and it was really the culmination of many weeks doing your little math tournament at the end of last year. And finally, in science, we see in the district 29.3% proficient, the state 44.3%. So again, you can see how rigorous this was. At Armstrong, 53% of those students were proficient. Once again, in all 3 categories, outperforming both the district and the state level. You did a great job, Armstrong. We're excited to continue that path and to see how much we can improve from year to year. Way to go, Eagles.